Good morning everyone. I just thought I would pop on and do a bit of experiment, as I've got some new bit of camera equipment. I've got a little holder to hold my phone. Sarah, a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Southampton in the UK, and I just thought I would pop on and show you a little technique on how to make 2 cards from one piece of sort of stamping and cutting and sticking. So let's get on with it. So the first thing you will need is, I've got 2 Whisper White card bases, which are basically just a sheet of A4 cut in half then scored down the middle. I've got another piece of Whisper White which measures 5 centimeters by 14.3 centimeters, and 2 pieces of designer series paper. This is the Sand and Sea designer series paper, and these both measure 5 centimeters by 4. Sorry, this measures 5 by 14.8, so it's the same length as the card base, and these measure the same, so 5 centimeters by 14.8, so both of those are the same. And these are the Sand and Sea designer series paper, which are double-sided. It takes a little while to prepare, so I have pre-stamped and cut all my little pieces that I will need, as it takes a little while to do. I've done more than I'm actually going to need, just so that I've got a bit of choice on what I want and where and everything. So I've got all my little pieces that I need. Can you see it? I'm sorry if there's a bit of shadow going across. It's I've got the light coming in through the window. So what you're going to do is take your piece of Whisper White, which is 5 centimeters by 14.8 centimeters, and I'm just going to get some of my Tombow liquid glue and put it on. Tombow actually it doesn't ever really dry it, so if you just leave it on a piece of card, it will actually dry tacky, so that you can sort of stick. And then I'm just going to place some of my bits on so they hang over the edge. What should we do is put a bit of greenery on, so you can lift it up. So if you don't put it down too hard, you can actually lift it up and put it back down. And let's maybe put one of these on. What do you think? Should I put one of these on? Yeah. Pop. So if you do it so it hangs over the edge, and you kind of want to put one of these here. If it doesn't stick down, you can always add a bit more of your glue, a bit more of your adhesive. What should we add? Just add a blue. Put that there. I might add a bit more glue on that. Where's the starfish? Oh, starfish are blue. Let's have a pink shell. can go there. Then we're going to have another piece of greenery. Just do that. Let's have a starfish there. So I'm just going to add a little bit more adhesive to my starfish. I hope you're all keeping well. Mr. D had his COVID injection yesterday. He got it through because he's works with elderly. He had it done through work, even though he's actually supposed to be on the vulnerable list himself. He actually got it done through work quicker than getting it done through the GP surgery, so that's good. We actually thought he might have had COVID back in 2019, before it was really known about, because he had like the classic symptoms of a cough, and then it developed into pneumonia and blood clots on his lungs. So we think he could have possibly have had it before it was sort of known about outside of China. So I'm just sort of randomly just sticking bits and pieces on. Okay, could do with a bit more greenery on this one. Actually, I'm going to put a bit more glue on this one because that one's flapping about. Yeah, I hope you're all keeping safe and keeping well. I haven't really been anywhere since, I don't know, I can't remember the last time I actually left the house. It's been a while. What should we go for? Should we see if we can get another one of, I don't know, maybe another one of these down here. That I was going to put there, wasn't I? Just stick in. Let's put a bit of glue on there. So yeah, you can just sort of make it up as you go along, really, and do sort of multiple layers of bits, as long as you get them sort of hanging off of like the edges there. It doesn't matter if they come off the top or the bottom there, because you're gonna trim it all down. Let's have a pink shell maybe down on this corner. So let's have that. Let's go on top of that there. As you can see on like the last cards, I actually stamped onto white card, and this time I've stamped onto like I've used Sahara sand ink on Sahara sand cardstock. I don't know what to go for. Maybe another one of these shells. I think. I need to get that. Let's pop that under there. or maybe another pink one there. Yeah, that'd be good. I'll put a bit of glue on there. Oh, looks nice. Oh, that looks pretty. All right. Oh, that was stuck on my bit of paper. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get our scissors and just trim along the top. And along the bottom. I'll give that a bit more of a tidy up. There we go, perfect. I'll put that back together. I've got lots of pieces left over, so I could probably do another one. So it's always good to have more pieces than you actually need, just so that I'm going to put a bit more, put a bit of glue on this bit here. Just so that sticks a bit better on here. There we go. Just cover all the white bits up that are on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my little paper trimmer in. This was not a hostess gift, a joining gift. About, was it last year? I think it was last year. When you joined during celebration, you got this paper trimmer and some papers. So I'm just going to measure up to 2.5, and then, oops, that's a bit thick. Let's bring it, see if we can turn it over. So I'm measuring it to 2.5. And that bit right there is really thick, so I'm just going to get my paper snips and cut through that bit just there where it's really thick. So there. So now we've got, oh, let's put a bit more glue. So if you find that when you you've cut it in half, bits start falling off, you can just glue them back on with some of your adhesive. So if I join that up, make sure that joins up with that. So that's on there. So you can see you've got, that is now in 2 halves, and you now do 2 cards. So I'm going to bring back in one of my card bases and use my bone folder to go along the crease of the card. So I can't think of my words today. I'm not having the best sleep at the moment. I'm bringing our Tombow. Just glue down there. You can put it whatever way up you like, actually. I'm bringing mine in, leaving a bit of a gap along the edge, so when I put this on, it overlaps. And then I like to just go over with my bone folder to make sure it sticks really well. So this was a bit, I guess you could put it either way up if you wanted to. I might glue that bit back in because that's a bit loose. You'll find bits that are a bit loose as you do it, but you always just stick them back in and they'll stay. So just flip it over, and then on your white bit of card, put a little bit of Tombow. You don't need a lot of Tombow. A little bit goes a real long way, and it just, using a little bit stops it smooshing over the place. So you put that on the side of your card like that, and then I'd give it a rub down just to make sure that the glue gets in, and it will spread a bit by doing this as well. That's that. And then I've got a little stamp here, just trying to decide what colour I want to use. I think I might use some of the cinnamon cider on here. Some cinnamon cider, just gentle tap in. And this stamp is from the Friends Are Like Seashells stamp set, which is available now from the Spring Summer Mini. So there's the first card, and then we just do exactly the same with the second card base. I'm just burnishing. I said the word's burnishing. So this one might go with the yellow at the top rather than at the bottom. These are actually different bits of paper, but they look different patterns from the same designer series pack, but they look quite similar on the plain side. I think I might come in a bit close. I was going to do it yellow at the top, wasn't I? See, I hadn't stuck it down, so we're all good. So yeah, they're very, very, very similar, the papers, but they are actually different patterns. So rub that down and make sure the glue spreads out. And then I'm going to get this bit here and my Tombow. The Friends Are Like Seashell stamp set is actually part of a really lovely suite called Sea and Sand. It's the same name as the designer series paper, and it's either 65 or 85 pounds, and in that you get you'll get the designer series paper, stamp sets, die set, an embossing folder, some opalescent pearl gems, some stickers that are shells, designer series paper, and some pearlescent cardstock. I haven't got a catalogue with me at the moment, so I think I'm going to use the cinnamon cider again on here. I'll use the same message, and it can be for anything then. Oh, excuse me, just to send it just to cheer someone up then. So yeah, there's my cards. Oh, the other one I put it on the other side, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, this one I did it on opposite sides, so that you can tell when you put them together that they kind of match. I did it the other way around on this one, but it doesn't matter. You can do it whatever way you want. You can put it this side if you want to. Okay, I've rambled on enough now, and I hope you have a good day. And if this video works, I will be back with another one. Take care. Bye.